Hello everybody, and welcome to your Archangel Interactive Tarot reading. Before you are four sets of wings, of angel wings, all a different color, all representing a different archangel, bringing a different message on different areas of your life. So this reading is intended to help bring you insight, healing, and understanding from the angel's perspective, and also to help some of you strengthen your relationship with a specific archangel to help you get through different points of your journey. I can say for me, it's Archangel Raphael. He's really come in over the last several years of my life and helped me so much and has helped to heal me. And when I'm really low, I could call upon him, and it definitely helps. There is something to it for sure. So this reading is intended to bring you messages from the angels about what you're going through, your struggles, decisions you have to make, okay? So go ahead and decide which set of these angel wings is holding your message, is calling to you. I've put timestamps in the description box below. So I will start with the number one set of blue wings. And, if that's your choice, go ahead and stick with me. For the rest of you, go ahead to your timestamp. Hello. So for those of you that were attracted to the first set of wings, the blue wings, you have Archangel Michael coming in, trying to help you out and bring you some messages, okay? Archangel Michael brings protection and also carries the sword of power and can help, cut you away from really heavy oppressive things. So the message, primary message from Archangel Michael is, I bring to you protection. Call upon me to help navigate through any obstacle, darkness, or oppression you are facing. I will cast my mighty sword upon your troubles and sever energetic anchors that hold you hostage. Speak your words of truth and remain honest in your deeds. I am projecting the first ray of power upon you. Stand strong, stand brave, and know that I, Archangel Michael, stand behind you. Call my name when you are afraid. So, those of you attracted to these wings, there's some area of your life where you're being oppressed or you're feeling helpless or unable to make a decision, and I'm going to pull a bunch of cards to dig deeper into that. But and I have Archangel Michael up here represented by the Ace of Swords, which in this particular tarot deck, the Starseed Tarot, it is the Ace of Orbs. So let's see which animal or insect Archangel Michael will project himself as in your reality to let you know he is near. All right, so we have the groundhog spirit, time to let go. Ooh, so those of you who felt attracted to the, Archangel Michael's wings, this is like a transitional period for you where it's like you may have to finally make a decision or let something, somebody, a situation, a habit, a thought, an idea go in order for you to move forward into like what you're asking for, what will really make you happy. So Archangel Michael coming through as the groundhog spirit is very sweet and loving, and like, there's a lot of angels on your side working behind the scenes for you, and you need to know that. So when you see a groundhog after this reading, know that's Archangel Michael projecting his energy to you, and you could see it on the internet, on a TV show, in person. If this groundhog starts popping up, that is Archangel Michael saying, I am here with you. You are powerful, you are strong, and together you can conquer anything, okay? So let's pull some cards to gain some insight about what this is, the message and the healing and the freeing. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups, a Lord of Material Happiness. We have King of Cups, Prince of the Chariot of Waters. Okay, so this is looking like you are really wanting happiness, emotional fulfillment, material fulfillment. And look at that. There, Archangel Michael coming through strong. Ace of Swords, the representation of his energy that I have chose for this reading. And boom, here he is. Like, yep, here I am. Lord of the root of powers of air. So this right here, it's really all about your mind and your emotional body with nothing but cups energy and then the swords. And Archangel Michael is really letting you know, like, you hold the sword of power too. You yield that as well. You can cut yourself free from anything that holds you back, any sort of oppression, but it might have a lot to do with what's going on in your mind, okay? Like small thoughts of yourself, beliefs that nothing can change, thoughts of like it's always been like this, that nothing ever, seems to go right for me. It's something about what you believe. It like holds you back. And Archangel Michael is like, no, you are meant to have happiness and wish fulfillment and to achieve successes in this lifetime. Like, that's part of your destiny. That's the part of anybody's destiny. But it's our choices and our beliefs of what we believe we are able and capable of doing, and here it's like coming in so strong that you are powerful, okay? So much more powerful than you believe. And that's why Archangel Michael was trying to get your attention and drew you towards his set of wings, is to empower you to reclaim your personal power, to just believe in yourself and, do the right thing for you and get out of any sort of like negative thinking, small thinking, this will never work, that could never happen for me. Like any of that, it's like that needs to be cut off, cut out, and let go of, and like coming into a belief that you can achieve great things, I mean, man, right here. And some of you, it's like a desperate desire for a new beginning. So let's pull some more cards. And this is the Feather Omen Oracle deck, and I just felt that was very appropriate, the angels and the feathers. So along with that groundhog, the birds that are featured on your cards here, I feel are also significant. Just keep that in mind. All right, so we have, nesting, a promise and hope. Look at that, little eggs of what could be for you, your potentials, but you've got to believe that that is a potential for you. There it is. I love that. Next out is the crow. Help with the unexpected. Love it. This is coming in. Archangel Michael saying, hey, I'm here. There's unexpected help. There are, you have a whole team of spirit guides, of angels behind the scenes that are always working for you. And, that's something that I recently came into understanding about the non-physical is there are so many things that happen in our daily reality that are magical, that are synchronistic, that are like, oh, what a wonderful coincidence, or how, like, you win, it's just like these little magical moments. Those are your spirit guides. Those are your passed down loved ones. That is the angels coming in, like sprinkling magic into your reality, because when you're open to that, when you're praying, when you're asking for help, you are saying, I open my reality to you and what you want to insert into it based on what I'm asking for. And they come and they do, okay? And so really take notice of that. All the little synchronicities and signs, it doesn't have to point to or mean any specific thing. You just need to look up and smile and say thank you, because that's your angels, that's your spiritual team inserting into your reality, trying to let you know that you're not alone, okay? Sometimes in my lowest moments, like, the most amazing synchronicity will happen and it lifts my spirits, and it's not like that synchronicity means any specific thing is about to happen or change, but that's like my confirmation. Hey, we're with you. Don't give up. Keep going. It's going to be okay. This will pass. And I feel like, you guys, some of you have really tried to like break free at different points, but it's almost like it's you give up before the change actually starts to take place for you. Like it just, maybe it seems too long, or it's like you just got so much going on and you can only give so much time and energy. And Archangel Michael is like, look, where you focus your mind and what you believe is true for you, right here in this nest it will be. But you've got to grab hold of that and believe it for yourself. Help with the unexpected. Your angels coming in to support you, love you, and guide you. Okay, so let's pull some more cards. All right, so we have leaves. This is, we've got to, let something go. We've got to leave it behind so that we can move forward. Just a confirmation of what's coming through with this groundhog. And now we have the woman. So, if you are a man, this could have to do with the female, or, your divine feminine energy. Maybe you really cut yourself off to that based on what's happened in your life. And, this is Archangel Michael saying you need to come back into that sacral chakra energy and allow your passion and your creativity and your empathy to be just as much a part of you as your masculinity. Okay, that's how you are rounded out. If you are a female, this could be where you have to really go into your solar plexus chakra, okay, and allow yourself to be very empowered and strong and an unmovable force, okay, and you will be supported by the angels. All right, so let's pull some more cards. All right, ooh, nice. Yeah, look at that. The willow, veils parting. You are going to start seeing things from a different perspective once you allow your mind to expand beyond the prison or box in which it exists of, like, I can't, or I've tried before and failed, or, just whatever it is for you in the mental body, because that's the strongest message, is like, that's what needs to be cut out, cut away, is something going on in the mental body. And as you, work towards that and start having a greater sense of belief and confidence within yourself, it's like the veils part and you just start seeing things in a whole new perspective, okay? Also becoming much more aware of the angelic guidance and signs and synchronicities that you are being given. And look at this, storm resolves conflicts. Nice, yep. So this to me is about resolving the conflict within your mind, as well as, for some of you, it's like this conflict, with somebody else in your life, with that woman coming through. And whether you're a man or a woman, it's just, that could represent that, if you have a conflict with somebody specific, it could be putting your solar plexus and sacral chakra like out of balance, and it's time for that to be resolved. That's also a hindering factor to your energy, and that's like, where the sword of power comes in to play, and you're willing to let the past go, whatever that means for you, cut yourself free of it and move forward, because, here's the nest, there's things on the horizon for you, but it's just like you've really got to allow your mind, the consciousness, the mental expansion. And I don't know why, but I keep wanting to call you guys Capricorn. So if there's Capricorns watching this, I do feel this is an extra special message for you guys, as well as a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pull some direct messages from the angels, from passed on loved ones, from your spirit guides, with these messages from heaven cards as further advice and guidance and clarity for this situation that has come through for you guys in this reading. Okay, so first message out is your intuition is strong. We are reaching out to help. I love that. Help with the unexpected. Here is that confirmation that you guys are given a lot of symbolism throughout your day. And again, it doesn't always have to mean something. Sometimes it absolutely does. Other times that's just like a friend friend texting you saying, hey, love you, you know, that's your angels, that's your spirit guides, those signs and synchronicities where they're like, hey, I love you, hey, I'm here with you, okay? And boom, right there. Next one is birds are messengers we use to connect with you. And I love that because was I not talking about, you know, the feather omen oracle, and whatever bird pops out is also significant and a symbol of Archangel Michael. And you got the crow, and I don't know what particular bird this is, but if you've been seeing this guy, here you go. Like, how magical for you, okay? So also pay attention to the birds. There, and feathers, yes, birds and feathers, like that is also a message, a sign for you guys, okay? Next out, oh my god, as I was saying that, feathers. Someone needs your support. Can you help them? We will guide you. The feather, I feel, is quite significant just based on all of this, but also this unexpected help. What I feel is where as your angels help you, sometimes maybe just, you know, unexpectedly help others. And I feel a very specific thing about this. Like, there's a moment in your reality that will unfold where you could swoop in and be somebody's, you know, saving grace angel of the day, just like with whatever you could do to help them. Like, it will present itself to you, and, you know, the angels are like, be there, do it, because you're doing our work, because that's how it goes, okay? When you are, you know, an open vessel to the angels, and you're trying to live your life in a positive way and love humanity and, you know, be the best version of you, you are an open vessel to do spirit's work, okay? In a very positive light sense. Like, it goes on the entire spectrum, you know, all is energy. And so we're talking about the angels, the higher levels of energy and consciousness. And so when you're living your life in that place, it opens you to the angelic realm, and you naturally will come into situations where you can really help, or just even change somebody's whole day and life by a simple sentence or conversation you share with a complete stranger, okay? I feel like for you guys, that's going to be presented in your reality, and no, that's the angels saying, hey, will you handle this for us? All right, so I do love that. And last out, we have fun, and you too must enjoy yourself. So it is time to break free from whatever has been holding you back, okay? And step forward into the right now. Let the past go. Pay attention to the birds, to feathers, to those signs and synchronicities. There's healings coming in with these conflict resolution, but also I feel that has a lot to do with what's been going on in your mental body, okay? So those are the messages for those of you who are attracted to the first set of blue wings. I am wishing you all the best. Take care. Hello there. So for those of you who felt drawn to the second set of angel wings, the white wings, Archangel Gabriel actually has a message for you guys, okay? And I have Archangel Gabriel represented by the Ace of Crystals up there, all right? And it looks like my little kitten has came in to join us. So we have some animal totem energy coming in along with Archangel Gabriel. So the main message from Archangel Gabriel is, I bring to you a special message from heaven. We, the angels, see you. We hear you. We walk with you. Your passed on loved ones whisper your name and hold you deeply in their unconditional love. You are not alone, though you often feel as though you are. You are blessed, dear one. You are gifted with the insight and have a special connection to the angelic realm. Grow and utilize this gift much more than you previously have. You feel as though you walk alone amongst humanity, but it's because you are walking with an army of angels. Feel your roots and know that you are here with purpose. Harmony is found within your spirit. So Archangel Gabriel is bringing in a very heavenly, high energy message. So every one of you attracted to these set of wings, you know, Archangel Gabriel is pointing you to your intuition, your spiritual gifts within you. Even if you don't think you have any, you do. And also asking you to open up much more to the angelic realm and let them in to help you. Okay. So let's pull a card here to see, you know, which animal or insect Archangel Gabriel will project himself as into your reality to let you know he is there, walking with you and supporting you and, you know, helping you learn to trust your intuition, or helping you to expand your spiritual gifts into channeling, into mediumship, into really opening up to the angelic realm. So let's see. Ooh, we have the koi fish spirit. There is always enough. So Archangel Gabriel is coming to you in the image of a koi fish. This could be in reality. This could be, you know, something you see on your computer, on a show. You know, it's just, this is the image that Archangel Gabriel is choosing for you, saying, I will project myself as this to let you know that I am near. All right. And the fish is also a religious symbol. So maybe for some of you, that's the, you know, representation of that. So let's see what Archangel Gabriel is specifically talking about. Why do you need to tap more into your intuition? Why do you need to heed the guidance of the angels more? You know, let's take a look here. All right, so we have the King of Pentacles, a Prince of the Chariot of Earth. So this, along with that special message from Gabriel, I really feel that, you know, those of you drawn to this particular set of wings have a spiritual mission this lifetime, okay? And that could be doing spiritual work like readings, Reiki, you know, it's very specific. Or this could be where you're talented in some other capacity that most people wouldn't align to spirituality, but you are amazing at what you do. That's a spiritual gift, okay? Like, it's wherever you excel and are talented. King of Pentacles, like, you're meant to really stand out in that, all right? And also, you know, with Prince of the Chariot of Earth, like, you have a mission this lifetime that involves, you know, some sort of upliftment to humanity. And sorry, now my kitten is attacking my shoes. Okay, next out we have the Five of Wands, Lord of Strife. So there, with this, there is some conflict within you about, you know, maybe your spiritual mission. Are you really gifted? Is your gift and talent enough? All right, it's like you might go back and forth, or you might be completely unsure or unaware of what you are supposed to be doing, okay? So Archangel Gabriel is really trying to help you with that. And I see that strongly with this Five of Wands. And next out, we have the Five of Swords, Lord of Defeat. Oh, goodness. Okay. You know, that to me is that energy. And I hope my kitten doesn't jump on my legs if I scream. That's because I have bare legs and kitten likes to do that. I don't know why. Anyways, you know, it's talking about how you feel alone within humanity sometimes. And I see that here with, you know, the Lord of Defeat and even in the Lord of Strife. And so you've just got to understand that the more unique you are, the higher you vibrate just naturally, the more likely you are going to be kind of a loner and segregated and separated from other people, just because your energy is so different. There's nothing wrong with you, but you vibe in a much higher, you know, state of being and place of being than they do. And that's not putting them down on any level. It's just we're all open to our spirituality, our crown chakra on different levels. And so I feel for you guys, it's maybe you've taken it as rejection or something's wrong with you. And here's Archangel Gabriel coming in saying, no, it's not you. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just that you've expanded, you've evolved to such a degree and capacity that you're not going to resonate with most people. And that is, it's hard to deal with, but and there's times when I've actually cried to certain people saying, I wish I could go back to before I was fully activated, because it's like I felt like I related to people better on a personal level. And now it can be really hard for me because, God, I'm just so freaking honest about stuff that I get on my own nerves. Okay, I'm like, God, can you just be cooler? Like, it doesn't always have to be about karma, but that's just how I am. Like, I see the way energy works, and I'm like, oh, that's not a good idea. I'm sorry, I can't do that, And so for you guys, you need to embrace what makes you unique, even if at times it feels lonely, because we all have different spiritual growth for this life. We all have different spiritual missions, and you just really need to trust in your path. And sometimes when there's not a whole lot of people around, that's the best thing, because you're really going to be focused on you and yourself if you so choose. And that's where the most growth comes from anybody. Like, watch any self-help video out there, and they'll say, spend time alone, like really get to know yourself, be single, don't get in a relationship if you're, if you can help that. I mean, some of you may already be in one. I'm not talking to you guys, but those of you who are single and really struggle with that, it's like when you're in that space, it's because Spirit wants you focused just on you, because Spirit is trying to grow you in some big, beautiful way. Okay. And so, you guys, you have a spiritual mission. Your consciousness just is naturally more expanded coming into this lifetime. All right, so let's pull some cards to look at some healing energy. And also, this is the Feather Omen Oracle, so the birds that are depicted on your cards could also take the form of Archangel Gabriel. All right, so we have the bluebird. Gentleness brings happiness. And we have the hawk, guardianship and vision strong. Look at that. If that's not a confirmation of you and your ability and your connection and your, higher expanded consciousness, I don't know what is, but here you go. So the bluebird and the hawk are also significant to you as images from Archangel Gabriel. All right, he's really trying to help, make an awareness to some of you about how spiritually gifted and talented you truly are, or finally open you up to that knowing and understanding. Because sometimes, for me personally, I could tell you this, you go your whole life just being you, and that's all you know. And so the way you pick up on vibes and people and intuition, you really don't know, how tapped into others you are, because it's not people that are close to you, it's hard to gauge there as well, because you're like, well, I already know them so well, and and when you're feeling stuff around strangers or less known people, it's not like you can exactly confirm or validate what you're picking up on, right? And so I think for a lot of you watching this, it's like you've been this your whole life, you just don't realize how tuned in you are, because you don't get enough validation and confirmation. And also, when you're not really focused on growing and developing your spiritual abilities, it's kind of a flighty thing, where sometimes it's just really strong, and other times when you are trying, it doesn't work. Okay, and so if that's the case, it's really just focus on your spiritual growth. And sometimes it can feel like it's taking forever. All right, and and then you'll have this big period of expansion. I've gone through that, where I'm like, oh my gosh, it doesn't feel like I'm learning anything or growing or expanding for a few years, and then boom, there it was. It's how it goes. So let's pull some more cards here. Oops, sorry. Our little animal spirit wants to join us, and I think I'm going to have to put him out so he doesn't keep crashing this reading. And I'll just show you guys who this cute little guy is. who wanted to join us, but he is causing way too much distraction, so we're just going to put him out. Oh, and of course he starts purring. All right, so anyways, black cat, okay? I'm just saying, black cat could be very significant to this reading as well for you guys. Okay, ooh, bonsai, this is about discipline. So yeah, some of you, even those of you who are like pretty open to your gift, it's time to really anchor down and discipline. It is time to grow and expand into your spiritual self. Woo! Look at that. Those of you that are like, no, I'm already there. No, Archangel Gabriel's like, no, it's time for even a bigger expansion for you. Ooh, yeah, because look at this. Winter. So to me, this is that energy of where some of you have really feel like you've been doing and you feel like you've been trying and like nothing's happening. It will, okay? Like you're in this incubational period, and even if it's like it feels like nothing's retaining, you know, you're just, I get it. Just go with it. Keep at it. Don't give up. Just keep working towards your dreams, your goals. When it comes to your spirituality, your spiritual gifts, your talents, keep at it, because right now, like, you're really being grown to like awaken into this, or like I said, expand into a whole new level of your gift, okay? And it will take some discipline and dedication for you guys. So I'm going to pull some more cards here. Okay, shed the old. Yes, it is time to come into yourself spiritually for sure. And look at that, new growth. How perfect is that? Oh, I love it. So Archangel Gabriel is like, listen, it's you have a spiritual mission. Next out would actually be veils parting, okay? You have a spiritual mission this lifetime. You are meant to be aware and connected to your spiritual gifts and talents. And, you know, that's the primary focus here. And those of you who feel alone, you know, you're really not alone. And, there's an army of angels that walk with you, and you need to know that. And, you know, really pay attention to like feathers and signs and synchronicities in your reality, okay? Because, and I'll probably say this in each and every one of these choices, because we don't really recognize how much of the special magic and things that happen, you know, in our reality, like we don't realize how much that is our angels and our passed on loved ones and our spirit guides, like, you know, coming in and actually physically manifesting stuff for us. And when you're open and you're praying and you're asking spirit to come into your life, into your reality and help you, you open the door, you open the gate for them to leave those manifestations, that magic in your path, okay? And oftentimes, you know, when you're seeing the same thing repeating over and over, signs and synchronicities, we always want to know, well, to what end? What does this mean? What does this mean? Well, what I feel it means is sometimes, yeah, it is like a sign about something specific, but more so it's the angels, it's this, your spirit guide, your passed on loved ones giving you those synchronicities to let you know, hey, you're not alone. Like, you know, somebody just sending you a message, hey, I love you, on your cell phone. That's your spirit guides, that's your angels, okay? Giving you a text through reality of, hey, I'm here, I love you, through these numbers and repeating things that happen in your reality, okay? So be aware of that, pay attention to that, because that is them letting you know they're there. And also, you know, it doesn't just end with those little synchronicities. Some of the like really wonderful things that happen, like when you win, you feel like you're just in the right place at the right time, like that kind of stuff. That's your angels setting some of that stuff up for you, okay? You get so much love and support from the non-physical. It's unreal. It is unreal how much they love and support us, okay? They're just like us, but they're from a different vantage point of, you know, what's going on in humanity now. And so from the other side, they are still interjecting their personality, their energy, and who they are through us, okay? So let's pull some cards to look specifically at messages from your spirit guides, passed down loved ones, and the angels. Just a bit more confirmation, messages from heaven. All right. Never forget you are loved. Love never dies. Yes, look at that. You are not alone, okay? Even though sometimes you feel that way, again, it's just because where you vibrate is very different from the collective of humanity. And your angels, your spirit guides, like, they want you to know they are with you. You are not alone. And, you know, you have the rites of passage here for a lot of spiritual insight, especially with the veils parting there. Next out, we're helping to bring a little luck your way. You deserve it. And what did I just tell you about how they sprinkle it on our path? Boom, they're like, yep, we sure do. Just for you. So pay attention, and next time it happens, no, that is your angels, Archangel Gabriel, your passed on loved ones, you know, your spirit guides, like, trying to let you know that you do not walk this journey alone. You don't. We understand that sometimes you may feel alone, but we are always here. Oh my gosh, like, this just couldn't get any better, like the confirmations that are coming out through your messages from heaven. And lastly, focus your mind on what you really want. We are helping. Yes, they are, with your spiritual gifts and talents. And like I said, some of you, these talents are not like through reading cards or something like that. It's something else, and do not doubt your talent, skill, and ability, and that you know, aren't spiritually advanced and all these things, because you are. Those of you who chose, you know, number 2, white wings, Archangel Gabriel, very spiritually grown and wise, and meant to share that with humanity, okay? So those are your messages. I am wishing you all the best. Take care. Hello there. So for those of you that were attracted to the 3rd set of angel wings, the purple wings, you were attracted to Archangel Uriel, and she is here to help burn away the past, the karma, all of that, okay? I have her represented as the Ace of Flames here. So your special message from Uriel is, I bring to you a message of peace and love to help free you from the angry, bitter shackles of a painful past. If you will allow me to, I will project forgiveness upon you through my unconditional love. All experiences and relationships carry lessons and blessings with them. Let my golden ray of unconditional love help you to find both in all situations and relationships that have harmed you. I am here to help free you from your past if you are ready to let go. It is your time for harmony, peace, and happiness. New adventures are just ahead. Forgive, let go, believe. I will project my unconditional love to you anytime you call upon me. So this here is, you know, you could have some sadness going on, but this to me is more about where you may need some forgiveness. You have some resentment, some anger, some bitterness inside about something that's happened. And so Archangel Uriel is wanting to, you know, talk about that and bring that into focus and say, you know what, it's like, you don't have to struggle with this anymore. It's time, you know, to burn it all away so that you can move ahead. Like, there's new things on the horizon for you, okay? So we're going to start off the reading by pulling a card here to see how Archangel Uriel will project herself to you in reality, okay? It could be an insect, it could be an animal, but this is how she's going to project herself into your reality to let you know she is near and helping you shed your past. All right, she is the cat spirit. Claim your independence. Love it. And my cat was trying to be up in here, and I had to put him out because he just was not behaving. So I feel like that also plays into this reading for you guys. So a cat, whether in reality, on your computer screen, on a show you're watching, just whatever, Archangel Uriel is projecting herself as a cat into your reality. So when you see that, no, her spirit is with you, okay? She is watching over you. She's really trying to help you, you know, separate from your past, some part of your past. And one thing that I said in the other two readings, and I'm going to say here, just because it keeps showing up, is, you know, when you're seeing a lot of repeating signs, numbers, you know, different synchronicities like that, that's your angels, that's your past on loved ones, that's your spirit guides projecting into your reality, okay? To let you know that they are there with you. Not every time you know you see the same repeating thing does it really necessarily mean anything or point to anything. You know, it's your non-physical team that's coming in to say, hey, we're here with you, like kind of like a friend would send you a text message, okay? And also, you know, the more that you open to the angelic realm and pray and ask for assistance, the more they can insert into your reality. And, you know, there are so many wonderful things that happen for us, that work out for us, the magic that just shows up in our life. And, you know, our angels, our spirit guides, our passed on loved ones, that's them helping us, blessing us to move through our challenges, okay? So really become aware of that moving forward. All that magic that shows up, the signs, the synchronicities, that's your angels saying, hey, we're here with you. You have no reason to fear. And cats are highly significant. So let's pull a card here to take a look and see, you know, specifically what it is about the past that we need to let go, heal, and move on from. And this again feels more like anger and bitterness. Hurt could be in there in that mix, but the predominant emotion right now is anger, resentment, bitterness, all of that kind of, you know, feelings. So we have the Six of Cups, Lord of Pleasure. We have the Ace of Swords, Lord of the Root of Power of Air. So you have Archangel Michael also coming into your reading. And you have the Hierophant, Magus of the Eternal Gods. Very, very nice. Listen, here is the angels coming into your reality, letting you know that it is time. Whatever it is, you know, that you've been holding on to, this, any sort of resentment, bitterness, no matter how far back in your past it goes, it's like, you know, let Archangel Uriel take the spiritual purifying flame and, you know, burn it away from you. Like, you don't need it anymore. With the Six of Cups, it's like, that is the past, okay? It could have a lot to do with different relationships that you've had. And now with that Ace of Swords sitting in the center, it's like, it's time to break free from that, to cut yourself free from those emotions, those experiences, those relationships, those people, because there's better. Like, you've completed your lessons there, okay? And now it's time for the reward, for the blessing. And, you know, it's like you hold the power of decision of what you want to do. And now, you know, Archangel Uriel is coming in and saying, if you're ready, I will project unconditional love on you all the way through to help you purify away those lower vibrating energies and emotions that are attached to the past, okay? Also, Archangel Michael coming in along with Archangel Uriel for support. So you might want to check out the first reading, you know, the Blue Wings, #1, if you felt attracted to that, because here he is also showing up in your reading, okay? So let's pull some feather omens, oracles, and also the birds that present on these cards could also be the way Archangel Uriel is projecting her image into your reality. All right, so we have the Sparrow, trust in your own nobility. And we have preening, attend to your own needs. So beautiful. This right here is exactly as depicted. Here's Solo as the sparrow, you know, holding on to the resentment, harboring those heavier emotions within. and here's after the release of that, the purification. It's like connection, unity, purity, okay? And attend to your own needs. I just feel like, you know, what's being purified away is preparing for, you know, situations or relationships up ahead that are much more in balance for you, where your needs matter, okay? It's like whatever happened here, you felt very burned by it. And now it's time for that, like healing, that release and reconnection for you on some level. So let's pull some more cards. All right, so look at that. Yep, sapling. It's time for new things to come into your world where the past just doesn't matter anymore. You have learned the lesson, and now it's time for the blessing, the reward. And with bark, this is having a very rough exterior, wanting to protect oneself, okay? And I really feel like that's kind of the energy that needs to break down and dissipate a bit within you. Once that, you know, anger, resentment, bitterness, whatever it is for you personally is healed and purified and burned away, it's like that wall, that exterior that you've built as a protective mechanism, like it's no longer required because, you know, of what's up ahead, what's coming in to your reality. You have completed those lessons, and so they won't come into your world again, okay? But as long as you're still harboring the emotion or rehashing the experience in your mind, in your heart, it's like you still exist there, and you can't fully move forward. And Archangel Uriel is saying it's time to move forward. You don't need to exist here anymore. There's better up ahead. So let's pull some more cards. All right, so yeah, look at that. Fertile new role. There is other things ahead, and that sits right next to this sapling, okay? And it's where closeness, connection, bonding, and no longer needing to like hide away, keep a barrier up, you know, things like that. And look at new growth, yes! And spring. So the springtime could also be very significant for you with this reading, okay? But yeah, it's time. Like, very next card, shed the old. Yes, it is time to let go of whatever has happened, and don't focus your energy any longer in that space, okay? Because shed the old and healing and balance. Ooh, yeah, look at that coming in. That's what needs to happen here, because there is, I'm telling you, something up ahead on this path, on this journey, that is really going to make you happy, and it's more in alignment with who and what you are. Like I said, you've learned some lessons, and therefore that particular situation or experience is not going to repeat moving forward, and that's why you can let your guard down and come into a place of connection, fertile new role, new growth coming in, shed the old, so that you can heal and balance your energy for these new experiences, okay? Because you don't want to close yourself off and cut yourself off from things that are meant to be part of your path, part of your journey, out of fear or the past, what's happened in the past, because I'm telling you, you've learned, you've overcome it. And even Archangel Michael's coming into this reading with Archangel Uriel saying you have the power, like, let's cut away this past and move forward. Not only cut it away, but burn it away, purify it. It does never needs to be a part of you again, okay? So know that, and, you know, do what it takes for you to really come into a place of forgiveness and just letting it go and not allowing yourself to think about it and dwell on it anymore. It's not saying what happened was okay, but it's the acknowledgement that it did happen and it can't be changed, and you don't exist there anymore, so you don't need it to affect you and take away from your happiness in the present, in the now. All right, so let's pull some messages from heaven, cards for specific advice and, you know, further confirmation and clarity from the angels, your spirit guides, and passed down loved ones about, you know, the message coming through in this reading. All right, so we have birds are messengers we use to connect with you. So this very special. I feel that this right here is talking about nature in general, like a lot of signs and synchronicities you get through nature. I don't know what that particular bird is, but if you see a bird like that, again, it could be a projection of the archangels into your reality, but also with birds as messengers, the feathers that you find along your path, again, that's the angels. You're meant to see those things. They are put there, they are laid there. And I have to tell you, I actually had medium Heather Filona do a reading on this ring that I found on, a walk that I took many years ago, and it had to do with the Mandela effect. And when she was doing the reading, she's like, you're never going to believe this, but she's like, I see them like just throwing this from a different dimension into your reality so that you would find it at that moment. And honestly, I can't believe nobody else found this. It was middle of the day. It was laying there shining bright as could be. And I just had this urge like to go take a walk. Like I wanted to get a soda. And normally I would drive to the corner store for that. But I just felt like, hey, no, walk. And I found this, and you can't see, but there's a message written on this ring. Okay. And also this ring like actually turns so you can read the whole message. It was very special, symbolic, synchronistic, and that's what I'm talking about. Not everything has to mean something, but just to know, like when you ask a question, you will get an answer. All right. And so with that, really pay attention to like nature, the signs of synchronicity you're seeing there, because your angels are coming through quite strong in that space. And next out, it is time to tune in to the rhythm of nature. Let us connect together there. Oh my gosh. Could that be not more synchronistic and fitting after what I just said? Yes, nature, nature, nature. There's a lot of symbolism, sign, synchronicity there, healing found there for you as well. Next out, be creative. Look for ways to build, grow, and manifest. And this is like, yeah, it's time to let go of the old, the past, and just, be where you are right now today. You don't exist in the past anymore, and there is so much good up ahead for you. Focus on the positives. There are many. Yeah, it's like whatever hurt you, harmed you, left you filled with any sort of resentment, anger, bitterness, it's only taking from you. And Archangel Uriel and Michael are like, it's time to shed this. Find us in nature. Allow the healing to begin because there's wonderful things up ahead for you guys, okay? So those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care. Hello there. So for those of you attracted to the last set of wings, number 4, the green wings, you were feeling called by Archangel Raphael, okay? And I have represented Archangel Raphael as the Ace of Chalices for this reading, and this is truly about healing deep, deep wounds, old wounds. So the special message for you from Archangel Raphael is, I bring to you a message of healing. Dear one, I see your pain. I see the way it has cracked your heart open. I have heard you cry out, and I have held you as you have wept. The time has come for healing, and I am here to help you. Call upon me, and I will send healing rays of love to you. Believe in the power of your prayer and believe in the power of the angelic realm. We can help you move the mountains you perceive are in front of you. You will heal. You will overcome this. As hard as it may be to see that or to believe that right now, please trust me. Dear one, I am the angel of healing. Right now, I am focused on healing you. So that's very powerful. I actually got chills with that. Archangel Raphael wants to heal you, wants to help release you from those painful wounds that you carry, all right? So Let's get right into your reading and see which animal or insect Archangel Raphael is projecting himself as into your reality to let you know that he is near, he is with you, and trying to help you heal, okay? And this could be where you see it on your TV, on your computer, literally in person. You know, this is just a special animal totem between you and Archangel Raphael. Okay, so let's see what is going to come out. All right, we have the koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. Oh, that is so beautiful. The message attached to the koala, I could see why Archangel Raphael is like, I project as the koala into your reality, because the angels have a plan to help you heal, to help you move forward. There's just so much you don't see and understand about, you know, whatever situation this is for you personally. And Archangel Raphael is like, Spirit has a plan. Don't you worry. You know, call out to me and I will come in and I will help heal you and soothe you. Like I said in the intro, I reached out to Archangel Raphael, and definitely the healing comes in. Like, I just remember one night, like, crying and just in so much emotional pain because of certain things, and, you know, praying out to him, you know, please help me, you know, have the emotional strength, help me heal, help me understand this, help me see a different perception about this so that, you know, I can move on from this. And it happened. Like, it's not, you know, some of you it might be instantaneous. For me, I woke up the next morning and I didn't feel so bad and so low, and I just continued on that process of seeking healing and, you know, having that desire in myself as well, because it's a, you know, the angels come in and help, but we also have to have the intention and put forth the energy and the effort for that. And, you know, all the things that used to really, really get me, like, I've healed so much from that, and I attribute a lot of that to the angelic realm. So also why I was inspired to do this particular reading for all of you. So, you know, those of you who are really in the struggle emotionally, reach out to Archangel Raphael. I'm telling you, you will feel the powers, you will feel the vibes. Also, one thing I'm sharing in all the readings, just because it seems relevant, is, you know, all the signs and repeating things that happen in your reality, that's the angels, that's your spirit guides, that's your passed on loved ones projecting that into your reality for you. Kind of like, a friend would send you a text message, hey, thinking about you, love you. Those, when you're seeing all those repeating synchronicities and it's like, well, this doesn't seem like it's adding up to anything, but I keep seeing this, that's your non-physical team talking to you, saying we are with you, okay? And it doesn't just end there. The more that we open up and we pray and we ask for assistance and we ask for help, you know, the angels can really come in and work some magic in our own personal realities when we pray to them and ask them. You know, they are unconditional love. They exist in a much higher dimension and realm that we can't even begin to understand, okay? And you know, when we call upon them, they come in to do the work that we ask, you know. And again, it's a 50-50 thing. Like, they will give strength, they will give guidance, they will sprinkle beautiful magic along your journey. But you also have to have the intention to move forward, to heal your wounds and let it go and expand into a new version of yourself. So just know that when things are really working out for you, or there's like this unexpected magic that shows up in your reality, oftentimes that is our passed on loved ones, our spirit guides, the angels, inserting that into our reality to make our experience better, what we've been asking for, you know, make us smile, make us feel good, okay? So just keep that in perspective. So let's pull some cards here to look at what these wounds are about. And look at that bottom card, Ace of Swords, Archangel Michael chiming in saying, you've got the power to heal yourself and free yourself from these emotional wounds that are connected to your past. All right, we have the Ten of Cups, Lord of Perfected Success. We have the Six of Wands, Lord of Victory. And we have Knight of Swords, Lord of the Winds and the Breezes. Okay, so, and I don't know why, but for some reason, even though that's Knight of Swords, I just about wanted to call you guys Pisces. Don't ask me. Don't ask me why. So if you're a Pisces, this might be very significant for you, okay? Or potentially air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right. What I see here with this Ten of Cups, some of you, this was like big, big devastation within your family, within your emotional body. It runs deep with that Ten of Cups coming out, okay? And with Lord of Victory also showing up, that to me is like where you felt totally defeated, betrayed, abandoned, alone in this universe. You know, this is general, so I'm just putting, you know, many examples out there. And this is big, heavy stuff, okay? When we're looking at, hey, what are these wounds about? I mean, Ten of Cups and Six of Wands are very positive energy, but in this reading, you know, when we're seeking to understand, this is where we've been really hurt and we've really been harmed. Some of you, this could be like in your career where you really felt like you were doing everything you could possibly do, and it's like you just got completely overlooked, or somebody totally stabbed you in the back with that Knight of Swords right there with the winds and the breezes. That could be where somebody really lied to you, manipulated you, or lied about you behind your back. Very flaky, very deceptive type of energy. And I see like that's what came into your world and created this wound for you specifically. All right. And it could play out, you know, family, workplace, romance, friends. It's just those of you drawn into Archangel Raphael, he's bringing forth like some pretty intense wounds and saying it's time for these to heal. Spirit has a plan and you need to trust in that and take this new cup that's being offered to you by the angels. Okay, so let's pull some Feathered Omen Oracle, and also the birds depicted on these cards could also be the way Archangel Raphael is projecting himself into your reality to let you know he is near and by you. Remember, he says, right now, I am focused on healing you. You. Okay, first out is the red-winged blackbird. New surprises and understandings. Yes, it's time to heal because there's new stuff. Spirit has a plan up ahead. And we have hunting. Pursue what you need. Okay, yes, so where you felt abandoned, overlooked, injustice, things not fair that left you, you know, pretty emotionally jacked up. It's like it's time for you now. You've gone through quite a bit of spiritual growth through that process, whether you're aware of it or not. And now, you know, it's like you may be really like trying to move on, trying to heal, and you feel like you are spinning your wheels. And with this, it's like focus on, you know, what you need the most right now, just for like the basics, okay? And you know, once your energy is more balanced and you feel the healing starting to take place, that's when you really start adding. And with, you know, the hunting there, if this was romantically related for you, Archangel Raphael is saying, listen, you really need to do what's best for you right now, which is focus on you and not have another emotional distraction come in. Because you have to look at it this way: when your heart is really, really broken, okay, you are just devastated emotionally, you've got to think of it like if you know, broke your arm or broke your foot. That's your emotional state. Your energy is fragmented, okay, splintered off. It's like you don't have the proper flow going through you. So in a sense, like your emotions are broken. And you know, when you have a broken foot, unless you don't feel pain or you are a glutton for punishment, you're not going to walk on that foot until it's healed, because it will hurt and you will further damage, and it will be very hard to heal that foot. And you've got to think about that with your emotional body, regardless of what hurts you. When you are shattered like that, you really need to take a time out and a step back and focus on healing. If it was like romantically related, you don't want to hop into another emotional romantic relationship, because you're not healed. And that's like walking on a broken foot that's not healed. It's like it just further injures and aggravates the wound that is in existence, and that wound needs to be fully and properly healed before you can move forward, before you can walk on that foot again. And Archangel Raphael really wants you to like understand that, you know, and if it's like a friend, maybe it's time to sit out from friends for a while, or family, or just, you know, I really feel like it's time for you to be in your own energy a bit, even if you feel like, well, I've been lonely and that's part of my problem. It's where now we've got to shift to, I'm so lonely, nobody cares, this sucks, to, okay, Archangel Raphael, why have I been alone all this time? What have the angels been trying to show me? What have the angels been trying to teach me about myself through this process? Because Spirit has a plan for you, okay? And the angels are very much with you, trying to help you heal and move on from whatever this wound is for you personally. So let's pull some more cards. All right, so we have nuts. There are things that are gonna, you know, unfold for you. It's like it's time to prepare for a new version of you, a new life up ahead, and just let the past go, let the past be what it is, and focus on the healing aspect. And Archangel Raphael will be right there with you the whole way through. And with Bonsai also coming out, it will take a degree of emotional discipline and dedication for you to really let this go and allow the healing to come in. And, you know, it's like, I get it. It's not an easy process when you've really been jacked up and hurt by something. It's like you're kind of stuck in this place of dwelling on it for a while as your conscious mind really tries to sort everything out and figure everything out. And Archangel Raphael is like, you know what, the time of that is not now. Like, you really need to focus on healing and letting it go. And, you know, looking around at your current circumstances and asking the angels, why is it like this? What does this teach me? How is this helping me? And the answers will be given, okay? So let's pull another card here. All right, so emotional protection, yeah. Archangel Raphael really trying to help you heal, and thus allowing you to let your guard down in the future with others. And Blue Moon, rare opportunity, love it. Spirit has a plan, okay? Right here, and whatever hurts you, it doesn't mean that like it didn't happen and you don't honor and, you know, own that experience, but it's like it coming into a place of acceptance of, yes, this happened. Okay, Archangel Raphael, help me find the answers, help me find the healing so I can move forward in this beautiful plan Spirit has for me, this rare opportunity that exists. And I feel you're very protected by the angels right now as well, whether you realize it or not. You so are. And the more you open up and pray to them, the more they can come into your reality and really help you and assist you, okay? So let's pull a few messages from Heaven's card to get more insight or clarity from the angels, from your passed on loved ones, and from your spirit guides about, you know, healing this wound for you, or these wounds that exist within you. And the first one out is, your intuition is strong. We are reaching out to help. So this right here is like, you are not alone, okay? You are protected. You're being protected, and Spirit's really trying to get you to prepare for what's up ahead, this beautiful opportunity, all right? Turning you into this bonsai tree, all beautifully pruned and trimmed and just perfect, okay? So whatever you've been through was definitely part of the process to wherever you are being led to. And it's a rare opportunity with Blue Moon. That's amazing energy. So trust your intuition, really pay attention to those signs and synchronicities, and you'll realize how much the angels are truly around you, guiding you. Put on your dancing shoes or walk along the beach. We encourage you to move. Okay, we encourage you to move on from the past and from what hurt you and keep moving forward, because there is better ahead. Very, very nice. And that's card 33. Next out is spread your wings and fly. We are proud of you. Very nice. Yeah, it's like whatever this wound is, it's no longer relevant to your experience. There's something up ahead that's much better. And look at this. Someone needs your support. Can you help them? We will guide you. So feathers is also, you know, highly significant sign of the angels being around you. And, you know, that did come out in another reading. And what I feel about that is as you heal and you start moving ahead, the angels are going to present you with a situation where somebody's really going to need help and guidance, and because of what you have been through, you're going to be able to offer that love and support to them emotionally, give them the guidance, because you've already walked the path and you had it rough. And it's just like whatever you say or do for them makes their experience in it so much easier. And it's like you're doing the work of the angels. And also with Spirit Has a Plan, those of you who are super like spiritually based or spiritually gifted, part of what this emotional stuff is about is really, you know, as it says, to crack your heart open, to allow a higher vibrating essence of yourself, of your heart chakra, to break through and have you there like this bonsai tree, because there's a rare opportunity. And it's like, this is the energy that you had to be in order for that to play out in your, you know, destiny this lifetime. And with the nut, it's like you are a tough nut to crack, like to break through for that like expansion to happen. And so that's why the experience that caused this was so heavy and intense. It's because you are such a strong individual, okay? And you know, like I was saying, you don't walk on a broken foot. One thing I do know is the broken bone grows back stronger than it was before it was broken, okay? And I see that here with you guys. So nobody likes to go through hard life lessons and challenges and have all this growth, but the expansion that you are about to come into from all that you have been through is like priceless, okay? It's worth it, like, and this is the energy, like you have to be molded into this bonsai for what's up ahead on your path. Spirit has a plan. It's what you've been asking for, okay? So really pay attention to all the little signs and synchronicities in your reality. That's your angels, you know, hey, I'm here with you. And Archangel Raphael wants nothing more than to heal you of your past, of your old wounds, so that you are ready for this, because that's what's up ahead for you, okay? So very beautiful reading. Those are your messages. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.